Happy Wednesday, my friends. It is April 10th, 2024, and I have got a few baseball best bets for you, and I've got two NBA best bets for you guys on the way. This is the Free 3. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Nova Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as we just try to get to the bag together and make some money. The month of April, we're still cold, baby. Rainy showers, April showers, it's pouring on us. Hey, at this point, fade me. I'm not going to lie to you guys because the winners are not printing, but if you want to fade me, be my guest. Yesterday was another 1-2 day. We got the Knicks on the spread right, so no sweat bet there. But the Magic didn't show up. They lost outright. And then the Phillies on the first five on the money line. Sonny Gray pitched really well, but I just don't know. The Phillies just have not given Zach Wheeler any run support this year. It's been absolutely crazy. Dude has a 1.8 ERA, and in his 3 starts, they've only given him 3 runs worth of support. So you hate to see that. I thought they were going to at least be able to score 1 or 2 runs on Sonny Gray. They had a few opportunities in the 5th inning. Didn't take advantage of it. Hey, it happened. So you can see our year-to-date record right here. Still a little bit slow for the month of April. Like I said, at this point, if you want to fade me, be my guest. But I'm not giving up. I'm still chugging along. We've got NBA playoffs about to load up real soon. We've got the play-in game. We've got loaded baseball cards with more data behind it. So there's no reason why we shouldn't turn this around. If you are liking these videos or appreciate the support, I would just smash that button and like the channel. So this way we can continue to grow and we can continue to feed out winners. And trust me, my friends, we're going to turn the ship around. So let's dive into these best bets and let's see what we're going to do today. For my first best bet of the day, we're going to go to the baseball slate. I'm going to give you 2 late night evening games. It is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's a travel day in the baseball card. So make sure that you guys are tapped into the Discord group to get some of the early plays and my nerfy, things of that nature. But the late night game that I like so far today, we're going to go with the Boston Red Sox. First 5 money line, -110 odds as they take on the Baltimore Orioles. Now, yesterday, the Red Sox ended up losing to the Orioles, but I do want to go with the Red Sox in this matchup today as we've got Cutter Crawford going on the mound and he's taking on Curl Irvin. And Cutter Crawford has started off the year strong for the Red Sox. He's had back-to-back starts. In the first start against Seattle, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no earned runs to go with 7 strikeouts. In his second start, it was an 8-6 win for the Red Sox there against the Angels. He only went 4 2/3 innings, but he gave up 2 hits to go with 1 run and 5 strikeouts over those 4 2/3 innings. So really good command so far for Cutter Crawford to start the year. 0.84 ERA to go with 12 strikeouts. You love to see that. He could use a little bit more of run support from the Red Sox, which I think they will be able to give him today, as Cole Irvine is going to the mound, and Cole Irvine has started off the year a little bit slow, and this is why I really like the Red Sox in this position at home. Now, Cole Irvine is 0-1 on the year, and his lone start was against the Royals, and in that matchup, he went 5 innings. He gave up 7 hits to go with 4 runs and 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. So you're not missing a lot of bats there. You gave up a lot of contact, not just in runs, but in also hits as well, and then to see that you struggled with your control with 2 walks, I'm not a big fan of that. Now, Curl Irvine is a guy who's had some times where he's shown good stuff. I mean, we saw him last year. He's had outings where you've been able to kind of back him, but even last year, dating back to last year, he had a 4.42 ERA in his 12 games started on the major league level. He was kind of converted from a relief pitcher into a starting pitcher last year, so I think he's still trying to get like the whole command over how to manage a game, how to be able to go through 5 innings, 4 innings, 6 innings without giving up a ton of contact, because obviously as a relief pitcher, you're only really expected to perform for 1, 2, maybe 3 innings at the most. So for me, I think that this is a matchup here that I think is going to favor the Red Sox. They were able to miss a few opportunities yesterday against Corbin Burns, and then also a few errors hurt the Red Sox yesterday. So for me, I think this is just a matchup that's going to favor the Red Sox. Cutter Crawford's been in good form. I'm just going to isolate this to the starters. I don't want to even touch the bullpens here. So give me the Red Sox. Cutter Crawford, the better guy, the better pitcher right now, in better form. I think the Red Sox should be able to score about 2-3 runs off of Curl Irvine today to be able to give the Red Sox the win over the first 5 innings. Red Sox right now top 10 in major leagues in terms of runs scored in the first 5. So that's what I really like. And now that that homestand, they should be able to turn the ship around a little bit after a loss yesterday to the Orioles. So give me the Red Sox first 5 is our first best bet of the day. Now, second best bet of the day, we're going to stay on the baseball slate here, and I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line against the Los Angeles Angels. That gets us minus 130 odds here. And this is just, again, another matchup here where I think the better team is going to be prevail in the end. Now, the Angels did start off the game yesterday strong against the Rays. Mike Trout hit a 2-run home run in the first inning, but they weren't able to pull it out as they ended up losing 6-4 in that matchup. And that's just because of Aaron Savali and how well he ended up pitching that game in the Rays bullpen as well. And I think that we can back them again in this matchup because I like the pitching matchup that we have. We've got Zach Little on the mound for the Rays, and so far this year he's had 2 strong starts. And keep in mind, Zach Little was a guy who was in the bullpen last year, and now he's another relief pitcher who's kind of being converted into a starter. So far this year, he's placed the Blue Jays, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs to go with 6 strikeouts. And then he also faced the Rockies at Coors Field, went 5 innings in that one to go with 5 hits, 1 run, no home runs, and 5 strikeouts. So you love to see that. The fact that he was able to limit that Rockies team to only 1 run, no home runs at Coors Field, shows me that Zach Little's been able to kind of command his fastball, has been able to keep batters at bay. He's only had 2 walks over the 11 innings that he's pitched thus far. So for me, I think the Rays are the better team here. So I really like this matchup for them to get out the outright win. And Jose Soriano is a guy for me that I'm not really willing to back right now. He's another relief pitcher that's kind of fit himself into a starter role. He's pitched in 3 innings, his 2 appearances this year, so he hasn't started a game just yet. But against Boston, we saw him be able to get knocked up a little bit. 3 hits, 3 earned runs to go with 2 home runs in that matchup. Only 1 walk, only 1 strikeout there. And you know this is a Rays lineup that has some power. You got Isaac Paredes there. You got Yandy Diaz there. So for me, I feel like their power can prevail in the end for the Rays. I like their bullpen a little bit better as well. So this is an early start time around 4 o'clock here. So give me the Rays on the money line as our second best bet of the day. For our third and fourth best bet, we're going to go over to the NBA slate. And I kind of broke down to you guys yesterday kind of what's going on in the playoff positioning, the seeding there, especially in the Eastern Conference with the Milwaukee Bucks, with the New York Knicks, the Orlando Magic. Well, guess what? The Bucks and Magic face off today. This is a big game with a lot of playoff implications for both of these teams. And as a result, we're going to go with 2 player props here because Giannis, he got hurt yesterday in the third quarter. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he hurt his calf, his Achilles. We're still trying to get word up to the extent of the injury. Because it's the second night of a back-to-back, I don't think he plays regardless of even if it's not a bad injury. I hope it's not a crucial injury. He didn't finish that game yesterday, and because it's the second night of back-to-back, I think they're going to rest him. So as a result, we're going to go with Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton here. We're going to take them in 2 different angles as I think they're both going to be able to score. It's just how are they going to score? So I'm going to go Dame over 3.5 3-pointers made, Chris Middleton over 16.5 points. You put those together, that gets you plus 115 odds on Dame's 3-pointers. That gets you minus 125 odds on Chris Middleton's points. If you want to parlay them together, be my guest. This is just a matchup for me where I'm saying, okay, the Bucks have to win this game. This is a crucial win game against them, against the Orlando Magic. We need them to score. You got to have your star step up. So the question is, who's going to score? Yesterday against the Celtics, they had a pretty balanced scoring across the board. Dame had like 15. Middleton had a 15, 20. Patrick Beverley had 20 points. I'm not expecting that to happen again. Patrick Beverley having 20 points, that's not something that I'm expecting to really, come to fruition pretty often. Giannis, before he left, had 15 points. Brook Lopez had 15 points. Bobby Portis had 15 points. So it was really a team effort for the Bucks yesterday in handling the Celtics, but I don't think the Celtics were that incentivized to really play hard. They didn't even shoot any free throws. I can kind of tell you a little bit about how hard they were playing. But on the other side, I think now against the Magic, in a game that has a 1-point spread and a game that has a low total, when I mentioned what's going on there with the 2nd, 3, 4, 5 seeds right now, every game matters. It's going down the stretch, and I think that you're going to need Dame to step up here. You're going to need Chris Middleton to step up. Now, if you're looking at their numbers in terms of games without Giannis this year as well, that gives me confidence taking both of these individuals in this situation. Let's start off with Dame first. And back on April the 5th, they did not play with Giannis in that matchup. He had 36 points to go with 4 3-pointers on 12 attempts. Earlier this season in March, he played 3 games without Giannis, 32 points, 31 points, 41 points, 6 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers. So that's exactly what I'm looking for here from Damian Lillard to repeat those performances. You might want to go with his points as well. On my book is about 26, 27 and a half. Not opposed to that, but Dame is also shown to be a little bit more passive aggressive of late, making more assists, making more passes. So I'm just going to go with the 3-pointers because we know what Dame is going to do. He's at least going to get the volume from the 3-point line. Yesterday, he shot 5 3-point attempts, which was like literally the lowest that he shot in terms of attempts in the last like 2 months. On average, he's attempting 8 3-point attempts per game, close to 9 3-point attempts per game. So that's not that bad of a number here for us to just make happen to hit 4 of them. So I know the volume is going to be there for Dame. We just need him to knock it down. Now, Chris Middleton on the other side, this has kind of been a year that he's kind of stepped back from a scoring role for the Bucks, rightfully so because Damian Lillard's there. But again, in games without Giannis, he's been able to step up. If you look at the last 3 games over the past 2 months without Giannis, 21 points, 22 points, 22 points. So he's gone over the 16 half-point total. He's also gotten 16 field goal attempts, 11 field goal attempts, 15 field goal attempts. So the volume is there as well. So for me, I'm not overthinking it. The Magic and Bucks are playing tonight. The Bucks need to win this game to lock up that number 2 seed. The Knicks are creeping up right behind them. So if they drop 2 or 3 more games to end off the season, because there's only 3 games left, if they drop 2 of the 3 to the Magic here, they can find themselves knocked down to the 3 seed, especially if the Knicks win out. So for me, I think it's a must-win game for the Bucks here. So give me Damian Lillard to score, give me Middleton to score. I'm looking at Dame's 3-pointer for the value. I'm looking at Chris Middleton's points as well. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. 4 best bets that are headed for your way on this Wednesday card. Give me Boston on the first 5 money line. Give me the Rays on the full game money line. Give me Chris Middleton to get 16 or 17 points. And then give me Damian Lillard to get 4 3-pointers. For more best bets, picks and plays, nerfies, hitter parlays, things that I'm going to be dropping throughout the day, click the link in the description. Join the free Discord group. I'll see you on the side. Let's have a day. Hopefully, we can celebrate a sweep. We can turn around. I don't even need a sweep at this point. I just want a winning day, man. And if you guys have a winner, help me out. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys are taking, so this way I could tell you, so this way we can continue to cash in and make some money together. All right, my friends, let's get after it. Dictate your fate, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later, gang.